Alright, welcome back everyone. Last time we just captured some Pokemon, almost died to a Wynot, and now we're ready to either take on the SSN or, well, we can't take on Surge because we gotta do the boat first. I don't think I took on this entire route yet, so we can start over there instead actually. We cannot train in Diglett Cave because we will die. Already faced you. Oh, just confusion it. Alright, yeah. Hit that poison type. So right now we're just gonna grind a little bit, clear this route, get ready for the SSN. Pursuit. Do we want to learn Pursuit? I feel like Magnet Rise. I can't see a situation where we're gonna end up in against a Pokemon that threatens us with ground type moves that doesn't automatically just outspeed us. Okay. So with Metal Claw, right? Yeah. Pumpkaboo. Okay, that's totally fine. How much is Peck gonna do? Okay, that's way better. Razor Leaf. Laying down some cable, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he meant like actual cables. Pharaoh Seed. Do I have anything that can really check a Pharaoh Seed? Not really. Fire type would be real cool. I feel like we go for double kick here. That does do some damage. Okay, well we can safely kill it off. Okay. That was a little scary, not gonna lie. Alright. We can do that to our Pokemon. I have never won before. Licky licky. I think we're just fine to hit a confusion here and see what happens. Ooh, okay. I didn't do a lot, so I'm gonna risk it a little here. That was a little riskier than I would have liked. I mean, really, it would have been a critical hit if anything, but, you know. Against a Whooper. I think we just go with Longbow here, get some experience on him. Man, we really need some more attacks on you. How about the quick attack? How much does quick attack do? Okay, about the same as 2. Let's switch to... I feel like I should just go heal up. That sounds like the safer option. Do I keep Longboy in the party for right now? I mean, level 20 is nice and all right now, but its moveset kind of sucks. We already have the dark normal type. We have poison bug. I think it just makes sense to keep him in. I don't know. Doesn't feel like we have much of a choice here. I feel like I'm already doubling up on weaknesses enough. Man, he was not having it. Oh. Well, damn. That's wild. We got a Gunner. We could have had a Latios. Man. Hey, but if we can keep running into some Latios, that'd be cool. That experience output was really nice. Pheromosa. Oh no, we gotta get you out of there. It's bug fighting. There's no real safe switching, I guess, other than Mudbray. Okay, okay. Okay, no worries right now, no worries. Ugh, it's a little scarier than I would like. Okay, we're good. We're doing good. Grimer. On paper, Mudbray's a good choice there, but that HP's a little too low for me to justify keeping him out. Oh, it's a lowland grinder. Yeah. Is a lowland grinder dark psychic or is it dark poison? Or is it poison psychic? Nah, it don't matter. It's dead now. I don't really want to be using these potions. I could just go heal. It's not worth the money cost. Alright, let's see here. Let's put... No, let's just keep rolling with Metagross in the top slot. Phoebus. That's no real concern. Graveler. Yeah, Mudbray's the smart option. Alright, no worries there. Pharaoh Seed. Again, I don't know what's our safest option here. I mean, the double kick spam is pretty risky. I'm gonna go into Mudbray here and just hope there's no grass type moves on this thing. Alright, well, it's stuck in rollout mode now, so we're good. You know, when Mudbray evolves, the nickname's not gonna make much sense, you know. That's fine, right? Turtwig. How do I do with Turtwig? We just poison him. Easy poison tail to put it to rest, right? I love Turtwig, man. What a great design. Another Pharaoh Seed. We desperately need a fire type on the team. You know, Pharaoh Seed is egg-shaped, so I can't imagine this thing rolling perfectly. Like, it's gotta look kind of stupid, right? There are more trainers on this route than I remember. Zamazenta. Let's just go into Mudbray here. Hit it with the bulldoze. Metal Claw. Like I said, it gets scary to see these legendaries level up, because if they're this common right now, they're just gonna get worse as the game progresses, and I'm not really trying to deal with level 50 Zamazensas, you know? Al Creme. More like Al Cream Pie, the way that King's gonna get done. Fuck him. Am I right? That might have been too far. I might have censored that one. If that wasn't censored in the release, just know I probably forgot that line was there. I really just don't feel like going back to the Pokemon Center. Let's see what else is here. Have I faced this guy yet? Nope. Yeah, there are a lot more trainers here than I remember. I thought it was like 4 trainers max. This is like 6 or 7, maybe 8. I'm not counting. Swazbug. That fucker gets like double kick. Yeah. You thought. Optimus is getting so strong, bro. Okay, let's go with big one here. And just Rock Tomb. Put this little boy to rest. I thought that was gonna do a lot more damage, I'm not gonna lie. It's okay though. It's okay, just one more to go. Oh, okay. Well. It's cool. Another Swazbug. That's crazy. I think ideally I'd want everyone to be like level 25 before we tackle the SSN. I don't remember what levels everything is on there. But I mean, they're stronger than Misty, obviously, right? This dude's never lost, though. Milcery. This little drop of cum, bro. Pharaoh Seed. One more time, we gotta go Mudbray. I don't like this matchup here. And it's not something I can rely on, especially, like I said, as we go on and trainers get stronger, because eventually this fucker's gonna learn, like, Bind Whip or something. And then Mudbray won't be safe. We really need something that can check this. At the very least, like a Fire Punch or something. Flamethrower for Nidoking, like, we need something. Who names their kid Dirk? Brick Break, hell yeah. It's time to teach our Pokemon some karate. No, the town map though. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Nidoking, or to Metagross here. Because I am scared of dark types. What do I get rid of? It's gotta be Pursuit, right? No, we can always just switch out. Who should get Brick Break? Big one, yeah. And you can get rid of Double Kick. And then I'm also gonna give it to Longboy over here. I'm so happy that TMs are reusable. It would be such a pain in the ass if they weren't. Okay, what else we have? We have Dig, Bullet Seed. None of you can learn Bullet Seed, right? Okay, but what about Water Pulse? Do we have a solid water user? Oh, we got our boy over here, Big One. Jack of all trades. Peck's come in handy a couple times. I don't know what I would get rid of here though. Rock Tomb. Because I mean, you can check fire types with that right now. Poison Instinct sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna say Peck for right now. And just hope that we never come to a situation where that's relevant. I could have used that a long time ago. Alright, I think that's all the trainers, right? Now we're just hoping that we run into some more Latios, right? There were some good Pokemon on this route. It's a real shame that we got a Gooner. Whatever. That little Gooner's gonna come a long way with us. I was thinking today might be the SSM, but today might just be training, honestly. Man, if we had captured a Minoir, we could have called it AIM-1R. Oh man. What could have been? What could have been? Oh, see, immediately Big Break just comes in handy. Oh, it's a flying type too, right? So as in, yeah, oh. It is what it is. Just realized Longboy's HP. Editing, Ricardo. Make sure you do a nice joke. Oh, it's too late now. Follow me. I don't think there's too many double battles in Fire Red, right? So all the double or tag battles, double battles are pretty useless for us. I don't know if Fury Touch was the right move because it's got Poison Point, right? That's just 3 chances. Yeah, there we go. Latios, where are you? How much does Brick Break do against the Murkrows? Nah, it'd be real cool though, you know, if we saw some more Latios for that nice and easy XP. How much quick attack do you here? About the same as the Fury Swipes. Oh. Big Glizzy himself. I don't have a single Pokemon that can take 2 Dragon Eggs. And I don't have enough potions for it either. I don't know what to do. I don't have any. I should have got some super potions. Okay, let's see if it uses Dragon Rage again. Maybe it won't. Be safe. Okay. So I know I can't switch in Metagross, obviously. Big One could take a little swing and a Dragon Rage, but it's gotta outspeed Guzzlord, right? Okay, it'll outspeed Guzzlord. We gotta kill it in one shot. Okay. Guzzlord's a dark type, right? I'm not. Let me look it up in my in Pokelix over here. Is it a dragon? I don't remember. It's a dark dragon. Okay. You have to KO. Alright, here we go, big one. You gotta KO. Okay. That was way more stressful than I thought it was gonna be. Whew. Man, I forgot Dragon Rage was a move. That shit. That is way too strong for right now. I gotta buy super potions so I can get out of that situation. buy a couple antidotes. Do I have paralyzed heals? I got one. Let's buy 5. I know I have awakenings, but how many? 1. Let's buy 4. Burn heals. Let's buy 5. Let's just have 5 on hand. Let's have like 5 repels on hand. I don't think I'm gonna need them for a while, but let's level Longboy up over here because Guzzlord is a really big threat, and it's not really worth the Latios trade-off. You look at Dracovish, and you tell me that's not a penis. I gotta censor this fucker too. I got a trained Nambit still too, damn. Man, we could have had a Pyroar, had a fire type on our team. What's the fastest way we can kill Dracovish? Is it gonna be quick attack or quick breaks, man? I think quick break just a little bit more. But it'd be cool if you stopped doing that. Sandagast. Man, what could have been? I don't know why I didn't break. We just gotta get you out of there. feel like if I can get Namba to level 23, I'll feel ready to take on the Saint Anne. Yeah, Cohenty's a good level, you know. I don't have anything that can survive an encounter with Guzzlord. That's the problem. I would love to train over there, but no one can safely switch in and no one can OTK it. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like that route might be too dangerous to train on. How much does Assurance do? Because I don't really want to sit through that beat up animation every time. And but beat up is a one-turn kill on the Sandy Gas, so maybe we just do it. Ariados is one of those Pokemon that I wish was better. Like, I like the design of it, and it's just, you know, the stats aren't great. I don't really understand why the Pokemon are all stuck with their stats. Like, what's really just stopping them from going back to like all the Gen 2 Pokemon and just saying, hey, let's just fix all these fuckers and buffing them up like crazy. Not to the point that they're all broken, but you know, enough to where they're usable. At the very least, you know, the final evolutions. It'd just be nice if all Pokemon were usable in some way. Like, I would love to use like a Ladybug. You know, but... or Lady Anne, rather. Yeah, beat it really not doing much. I mean, it'll kill next turn. It'll kill next turn? Came close. No, we're just gonna hit beat it again. Do I train everything to like level 26 just on the off chance that I run into another Dragon Rage user? That's like 2 levels on some Pokemon though. I mean, I figure if we get Nidoking, maybe that would work, because like Nidoking can OTK, or not OTK, it can 2-hit KO it. He's faster than the Guzzlord. But I don't know. Scary out there. Oh, come on, Dracodish. I was really hoping that a double Hone Clawed beat up would do a lot more. That was pretty disappointing. Like, I was hoping it would be like 1/4 of its health off each hit or something, but no, not even close. Like, honestly, we just got lucky that that Guzzlord used Brutal Swing instead of just hitting us with another Dragon Rage. Like, let's see here. What level does Mudbray evolve? Let's solve that issue first. Mudbray evolves at level 30. That's still a while away. And you two are already in your final. You three are in your final. The whole team except for Mudbray's in their final stage already, so we can't count like on an evolution buff to get us over 80 HP. I feel like I have to put Metagross up though. The issue is that Guzzlord is also dark type, so that's just... The King is not safe at all in that matchup, regardless of the Dragon Rage. We just gotta keep training out here. Can Namba learn Big Break? I really should give it another way to handle some of these dark types. What about Dig? You can learn Dig, right? Assurance is 60, but it's physical. I'll stick with this until we can get some better moves. It really sucks that some of the stronger training areas are just not safe for us. Diglett Cave has the Wynots, which that's too big of a threat. It's not even the counter and mirror spam. It's the Destiny Bond. And then the route next to us has Guzzlord, which that Dragon Rage is too strong. We're kind of just stuck here, which sucks. So, while we grind, I guess I'll just talk about random shit. Infinite Wealth was a 10 out of 10 game. I'm not going to go into spoilers here, in case anyone's actually watching, but... It turned into Hawaiian Metal Gear at one point, and I was like, oh, interesting. Not the direction I thought we were going to go. You know, I can see why people aren't super fond of the story. I really enjoyed it. But that's just because I really love my boy Ichiban. Started playing Yakuza 0 because, you know, I need to find out more about my boy Kiryu. Part of me wanted to stream those games. I thought it'd be cool to like start with Yakuza 0 and just stream the whole series, but that's one of those series that I don't know, I feel like I really just need to sit down and enjoy. Maybe at some point I revisit those and, you know, play them here on the channel or on stream. But the first time I play them, I really kind of just want to invest in the story. But I'm thinking about streaming something. I just can't figure out what. This is obviously an option, but I never really know what I'm gonna play, so I don't know. There's a ton of N64 and PS1 stuff that I'd like to try out that Could be fun, but I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. You're almost level 23 now, bro. Like we're almost there, bro. I might just call it at like level 21 because I'm getting kind of sleepy. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just keep rambling a little to keep myself awake here. So I've been playing Crisis Core for the first time. Maybe I'm missing something. I think I'm on chapter 5 now. I just did the quest where Zack has to chase down the kid that stole his wallet. And you have to keep talking to NPCs and it goes on for like 15 or 20 minutes. I'm really not getting the appeal of Zack. Maybe he gets better. There's still more time to go. But he feels like he's he reminds me of that era of Square characters like Cloud. Or not Cloud, like what's his face? Sora and Titus, where they felt really, I don't know, Disney-ish in the writing, and I guess that makes more sense for Sora. But like every time that Zack talks, I'm like, yo, this character's annoying. I don't know. I'm not seeing the appeal, and it feels like everyone else's dialogue was written to be the most 13-year-old pseudo-intellectual dialogue possible. Especially Genesis, and I mean it's in the name, Genesis, but like that dude's kind of annoying, and not in like oh, this character's so got such an edge on me or whatever, but in the terms of like, man, this character needs to shut up. Actually, that's one thing I'll give Zack, is that when Genesis was spouting off his dribble, Zack would just yell and shut up. And I was like, man, I relate to Zack in this moment alone. I don't know, it's just, his dialogue feels super cringy. And it made me appreciate Cloud a lot more. I'm not really sure why there's like so much that gets skipped over, like, you know, you go chapter 2 and then it's like, alright, the war's over. And I was like, oh, I feel like there was a lot more we could have done with all that. We could have built the Zack and Sephiroth's relationship a lot. Instead it all kind of got like off screen. I don't know. It just feels, it feels lacking. And I know I'm technically complaining about like a 20-year-old PSP game at this point, but I don't know. I expected more from Crisis Core, from the way that I've heard it talked about, and from how much people like Zack. I don't know. Maybe he gets better, but right now I'm just kind of forcing myself through Crisis Core. And I don't feel like it's gonna get better. Maybe Zack gets some character development, that's cool, but we're still dealing with Genesis, and he's just kind of a lame character. I don't know, it just feels like they really wanted to set up this mystery of, you know, who is Angeal, what's happening with Angeal, and who is Genesis, and like what's his dude about. But instead of like really building it properly, they just went, hey, we're gonna just not show you like months of Zack's life and this war, so that we can immediately just get to the, I don't know what's going on portion of the game. And it feels like the entire game so far has been, I don't know what's going on. And I mean, you know, there's classic Final Fantasy silliness stuff, like when you had to chop the missiles in half, which I'm trying to like make sense of this from a logical standpoint, you know. Why were they shooting missiles this way if their bombers were, you know, in the sky? It just felt like a weird moment where it's like, oh, we really want this mini game, but we don't know how to justify it. And then it felt like I was just hitting a random number of missiles. I'm complaining about Crisis Core a lot right now. I don't know. It just feels weird, and I'm trying to play through it before I get to Rebirth, because I really liked Remake. But there's a part of me that's like, do I play the Vincent game too? Do I have to play, is it Dirge of Cerberus? Is that how you pronounce it? Like, do I play that before I get to Rebirth? Because I don't know if I got it in me, honestly. Like, I'm just sitting here knowing that I could be playing Rebirth, and instead I'm playing Crisis Core. And do I have to watch Advent Children too? Like, you know, like, I want to get the full Final Fantasy VII experience here before I head into Rebirth. And I don't know, man, Crisis Core is just, it's taking its toll on me. It's taking a real damn toll. To go from a game that I really loved in Infinite Wealth to Crisis Core is just the biggest case of whiplash, where I'm like, damn, I lost myself in hours for Infinite Wealth. I'm struggling to set 20 minutes aside to play through Crisis Core. But if I don't do it, I'm just gonna feel like, oh, I should have done that. I should have gotten the full story. It's that gamer brain, I guess. That's enough Final Fantasy talk right now. Let's talk about Katamari Damacy. I picked up We Love Katamari, if I'm not mistaken, because I loved that game when I was younger. You know, that one girl who's like, I can feel the cosmos, and then she moves for some reason. Like, I really enjoyed that, you know. The game has such a great sense of humor, and it's fun overall, but going back to it, I can't tell if I just have gotten worse at the game, or if they've made some slight gameplay changes between, you know, the PS2 one and all modern versions. Something about the double stick controls just feels so weird to me now. Like, I can't turn properly to save my life. But more than that, like, the bright color scheme, I feel like it hurts my eyes. Like, I can play that game for like 20 minutes at a time, and then I gotta take a break. Not because I'm tired of the game, but just because my eyes physically start to hurt. And there's only ever been one other game that did that, and that was Dr. Mario on the NES. Like, I don't know what it was about those games, but that shit hurt my eyes. And I don't know, that kind of bums me out, because I really like Katamari Damacy, and I would have loved to have continued playing it, but it's like, I don't know, maybe I need like some kind of glasses on when I'm playing it, but that shit was fucking me up. And while we're just talking, the Nintendo Direct was the other day, and that might have been the best Direct in since the Smash Brothers Ultimate Everyone Is Here trailer. Between Metroid Prime 4, Brothership, and Marvel vs. Capcom, I was like, damn, this was a perfect show. Everything that could go right went right, and I mean, I'm like 900% certain, that Metroid Prime 4 is gonna be for the Switch 2, because let's be real, that game looks super clean. There's no way the Switch could run that. The Switch would sound like a PS4 trying to run that game, There's lots to be excited about. I'm pretty sure Legends, what's it called? Legends Kalos, or Legends, is it XY, or is it like YZ? I forget what it is, but I'm sure that game's also going to be on the Switch too. And I don't know, I had a lot of problems with Legends Arceus. There was a lot it did right, in my opinion. But there was a lot where I just felt like it was coming close and then just missed the mark. Like, I don't understand the point of oh, you can move around and throw Pokeballs at Pokemon, when outside of sneaking up on them, it didn't really feel like it mattered. Like, it would have been cool if it was like, hey, if you throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon from behind at any point, it's more effective. Like, if your Pokemon is battling and they're in front of the Pokemon, and then you sneak up behind it in the battle, your Pokeball should have a higher success rate, And it didn't really matter. And I don't know, it just felt like, yeah, we're getting there, but we're not where it needs to be yet. And then the exploring was cool, but there were just times where I was like, Breath of the Wild is there, and it's just, the game feels like it's so close to being perfect, but then it's just missing these things where I'm like, man, I can't accept this out of a game in this generation, where Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom exist, and just do everything there so much better. And what really holds that game back to me is the progression system of, you have to capture however many Pokemon to gain ranks or whatever. Because at a certain point I was just like, hey, I don't care anymore. I just want to move on and progress the story. But there's this arbitrary I can't pronounce that word for shit apparently today. There's just this fake progression gatekeeping. And I don't know, it's like, imagine if I'm here playing Fire Red and it's like, alright, in order to progress to the SSN, you gotta capture 40 Pokemon. But there's only 20 that are available in the wild, and the rest you have to evolve. So you have to evolve 20 Pokemon, and it's just like, I don't know, man, at a certain point, that's not fun to me. And then, of course, I gotta understand, lore-wise, why there's no trainers in the wild, outside of the grunts, but it just felt like a missed opportunity. I wasn't a fan of the battle system. The Swift Strong thing just felt really underdeveloped. And it's just weird to me, because it's like, all you had to do was take the mainline gameplay, give it the exploration of Legends Arceus, and then you have an almost perfect game. And instead it came out with a shittier battle system, no multiplayer, a really awkward progression system, and then the load times. Like, it's not even if the load times are quick or short. It's that why do I have to go to a menu to select an area to go to? Why is this not open world properly? Why couldn't I not leave the city and just explore the region like that? It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, I'm hoping that the new Legends game fixes a lot of that. But it's just hard to have faith in Game Freak after the past few generations. Like, to me, Black and White and Black and White 2 were like the peak of the series, where it just felt like the series was constantly evolving. And then X and Y came out, and I gave X and Y a lot of leeway because it was like, hey, you know what? This is the first 3D game that Game Freak did for Pokemon series. And then it just kind of felt like X and Y laid this really great groundwork, and then they just didn't follow up on it. Lycanroc. And X and Y itself suffered because it was like, you know, I don't like the idea of the third games anymore, but X and Y really needed a Z version. And I know I'm just saying what, you know, people have said for years, but there was just so much in Kalos that was underdeveloped, and or stuff that was like hinted at and then just failed to ever come into existence. Like the Wildlands or whatever they were called. It felt like there was something that was supposed to be there, and it said it was just this big empty plot of land. And then you had like the Kalos power plant, and it felt like something was supposed to be there, and then it just wasn't. Like, that was when I really started to feel like, oh, they're just handing us event Pokemon now without any challenge to them. Like, it felt like there should have been dungeons for a lot of those legendaries, and there just weren't. And I don't know, it felt like it needed a third game. It needed the Z version, but we just never got it. But I gave it a lot of leeway because it was like, alright, this is the first, you know, 3D Pokemon game made by Game Freak, not counting, you know, Coliseum and XD because those weren't Game Freak. But then Sun and Moon came out, and it felt like the series had regressed. The cutscenes were a good move forward. Trying to tell a bigger story was good. And I have a lot of issues with that story. But in terms of world design, everything was a straightforward hallway. There really didn't feel like there was a sense of exploration. And they did try new things with the trials and everything, but I don't know, it just felt like you could have made the trials a side quest, and you could have still done the gym challenge, and just it just felt like the game was lacking something. Story-wise, it gave me like the biggest case of missed opportunity in the franchise with the Mother Beast battle. Like, it just felt like, oh, we're gonna get to battle what's her face? I forgot the Lumia or whatever her name is, the mom. And I was like, oh, we're gonna get to battle her. That's gonna be really cool. And it was like, nah, it's just the 6 Pokemon battle. Okay, like that's whatever. I don't know. It just felt like there was a lot of moments in that game where something cool should have happened and then didn't. Like Titan Newell being this attempt to create God, and then they just did nothing with it. Like, one of them is dead before the game starts, the other one you don't get to the post game, and then the third belongs to Gladian, and he doesn't really do much. You know, he just Titan Newell is such wasted potential. The Ultra Beast invade, and then there's a single cutscene with them, and then they're dealt with for forever. You know, it just felt like they had a lot of great story beats and then just did not deliver with them. And then Ultra Sun and Moon came out, and it just felt like they set up things that could have fixed the game and then just did not. Still no exploration. Ultra Space was a giant fucking hallway. You couldn't even enter the buildings. And it was like, man, what are we doing? Like, this should have been this incredible dungeon. This should have been this really great moment in the series. And instead it's like, yeah, you walk forward and there's a giant staircase, and then you battle I forget his name. The legendary and admittedly, that battle was a lot of fun. That battle was a lot harder than it had any right to be. What got me through that battle was that a meme, or was that whatever the bond system was in the game? And that added a lot to it. I was like, yeah, that was fun. And I don't really understand why they haven't tried to do another battle like that. I'm totally okay with a Pokemon being extremely overpowered if it leads to a good battle. And then there was the Team Rocket stuff with Rainbow Rocket. Like, that to me was the biggest disappointment. You know, they hyped it up like it was this big event, and in my head I'm like, okay, that happens in the game now, right? Because like, you're exploring the multiverse and you have the recon squad and they're showing up and they're doing something crazy. That's got to lead to Team Rocket, right? And instead, no. Instead, their post game, you just kind of walk out of the credits and like, oh, Team Rocket showed up and they took over the base and Lily's there, and then you marathon them, and it's not like a cool dungeon, and like at the end of some floor you fight the next villain. It's nothing cool like that. It's just like, yeah, oh, you beat me, head on into the next room and beat the next person. Alright, here we go. Let's get you out of there, first of all. I don't know, it was just super disappointing. Bite? Boy. I'm glad that Neo King's strong enough to be able to take care of it by itself. Bullet Punch? Hell yeah, we're gonna learn Bullet Punch. The attack buff is cool, but like... Let's get rid of Metal Claw. It's 5 attack, smaller, but the priority is great. 100% accuracy. Wait. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I just felt super disappointed by Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. Like, personally, I would have had the Recon Squad do way more cool shit. Like, I would have had them show up and just start replacing characters. And, like, things just seem like the first maybe hour or two of the game would play just like Sun and Moon did. And then suddenly, instead of, the first trial captain, it's one of the Recon Squad in their place. And there's zero explanation given. And then as you go through the game, the Recon Squad is replacing more and more characters. And then you find out that people are being abducted into Ultra Space, and they're trying to figure out why. And then you find out the reason is that Giovanni is using Ultra Space as like some kind of like storage container for shit. and he's just stalking people up there, trying to mess with timelines and shit. And that's the whole Rainbow Rocket storyline, is him fucking around with Ultra Space. I don't know, just like a rough idea. I don't know, it just felt like nothing really changed. I don't know. And then Sword and Shield, I got a shit ton of problems with Sword and Shield. I got a shit ton of problems with Scarlet and Violet. You know, I don't know. It feels like the series was evolving all the way up until Gen 6. And then they just kind of went, oh, damn, we should probably make the next game really good. But what if we didn't? And I just feel like that's where the series has been for the past, like, decade now. But, that's enough rambling for right now. We've encountered some scary Guzzlords today. We've, had some fun training. Got a lot out of our system. And next time we'll take on the SSN. So until next time, peace.